Good morning, good afternoon. Heading to a no-cool 10-year-old unit, just pulling up to this big house. Looks like this guy's got a Tesla. Very nice. Oh, look at that. He's even got Tesla on his back wall written in there. Huh. Maybe it's Elon Musk. Let's see what we got crack-a-lackin', baby. 10 years old, no cool. Oh, I see a Lennox over there. Not good. Alright guys, I'm gonna get my tools and we'll see what's going on. Alright, so got a Lennox unit. Tap in. Customer says it was blowing hot air, so we'll see what's going on with it. We'll tap in and see what the refrigerant levels are like. Alright, so we have pressure in the system. Unit came on. Pulling amps on the fan, but no compressor. So we'll check and see if the capacitor is gone on this one. Oh no, we're still good. Okay, so I'm going to show you here. So I'm going to measure the capacitor right now. I'm going to check the size of it, and don't worry, I'll edit the video later. Just going to see if it's our capacitor. Okay, so we have a 45 microfarad capacitor. So we'll measure that right now. Try it again. Everything's dying, even my meter. Okay, so I'm testing common to hermetic. And if we look at the meter here, we have a rating of 42, which isn't terrible. It's low, but not terrible. Now I'm gonna check my fan. And we're showing 9.68 out of 10, which is okay. So now we'll fire it up and we'll see if we're drawing what's called locked rotor amps to see if the compressor is locked up. There we go. Here, I could hold it now for you. Thank you. That's awesome. You're my first cameraman. All right. So we'll watch here. If we see very high amperage, we know the compressor is locked up. And let's do that. Perfect. Try it again real quick. Oh yeah, see that? So we have high amperage, which is showing here compressor. So locked rotor amps is 90, we're at 110. So what we're gonna need here is called a hard start kit. So let's grab that and see if we can get it going. So did you see the amperage jump up there? Yeah. So what's happening is your compressor is locked up. Okay, they used to.
Well, we didn't start it until the third or fourth day. It was really warm.
Okay, yeah.
So,
And it just never came on, eh? All right, guys. For the guys watching, we're gonna put one on common, the other on hermetic. There we are. We'll find a spot for that after. But we should hear that compressor fire right back on. Oh, she didn't come on.
oh, she didn't come on?
I don't think so, no.
I thought the sound was different.
Should be much higher amperage on there. It's still locked up. Oh, not good. still trying hard. So it looks like your compressor is locked up pretty bad. All right, so we removed the top. I'm going to check the compressor windings now. So we have common, start, and run, and we're going to check for measurable resistance on each set of windings. So basically, there should be a measurable resistance through, each winding. Basically, the lowest resistance will be found between run and common. The resistance between start and common is typically 3 to 5 times higher so than run to common winding. And then lastly, your resistance between run and start should be the sum of start to common and run to common. Just keep in mind you want measurable resistance between each winding. So everything looks good. Terminals look good here. Nothing burnt out. So next is, let's try and bump this compressor and see what we can get. I'm going to use a mallet. Alright guys, so if you're ever in a jam, just get yourself a rubber mallet. All we did was knock on this to kind of loosen the scrolls up a bit. And now we're going to fire it up. And I think we're going to be okay. Sounds a lot better. There we go. 9 amps, so that's good. Okay. Oh yeah, she's golden. So it's pretty much right on target. Probably use a little squirt of gas, but I mean, as that runs, it should be more than beautiful. So the air coming out of the vents, I mean, our split's 19. That's amazing. So I think we hit, yeah, your rubber mallet saved you a $2,000 repair, because had that compressor gone out of warranty, it's pricey.
It looked like like an expensive.
Yeah. It's basically the heart of the unit, eh? Yeah. So, but everything else is looking fine. My low pressure is good, right on target. My, what we call our head pressure, is good. Line temps are good. So, not doing terrible. Everything's in the green capacity wise. So, consider yourself a lucky man. Alright guys, so we got it up and running. She's golden. I recommended a hard start to keep on there, but he wants to wait on that. So, thanks for watching. Bit of an interesting one. Leave a comment down below. See you in the next one. Alright guys, I'm driving home. So that one was interesting. And I'll tell you why. I mean, I haven't gone back to look at the footage to see what was going on. When I arrived, that unit wasn't coming on. You guys saw I was drawing like 100 amps, locked rotor amps. So I grabbed the hard start kit and thought for sure that it would kick it out. Sure enough, with the hard start kit on there, it didn't kick over. So I checked the capacitor. The capacitor was getting weak, but nothing past 10%. Or very close to it. I'd have to go back and watch the video. Now I had the, what you guys are going to realize was that customer was holding my camera, decided to be a helicopter and a film man at once. So I put on a new cap, I had the hard start, still won't kick over. So really locked up there. Now I guess the next step, what I should have done is found my run wire and my start wire and taken an amp draw. And if you know, that would have been a nice quick check to see if the windings were good. If you clamp your run and you clamp your start and you have amperage going through, when you bump the contactor, push in the contactor, then you know your windings are good. Well, I decided to take the top off, inspect my terminals, my wires. I took the terminal plug off. Everything looked fine and dandy. And for the hell of it, I asked him, you know, do you have a rubber mallet? I just want to knock the compressor. Well, sure enough, I mean, I probably shouldn't have knocked that compressor with that mallet, but I thought my compressor was done at that point. I think that the terminals are encased in glass, so hopefully I didn't mess something up and the next poor guy is going to get a blast from hell. But I mean, I hit the compressor, I removed the terminals, put them all back, and that son of a bitch fired. So I just find it odd that the rubber mallet would work. I've heard of guys doing that, but you know, I've never really had a compressor lock up that young, and it was a last-ditch effort before I quoted him a new compressor. But it's up and running. We checked the charge. The charge was fine. It was cooling, nice delta on there, 20 split. Superheat was close to target. I mean, the target should have been 18. We were at 23. So plus or minus 5, you're typically okay. I ended up quoting him a new cap and a hard start on there. He declined, and he's going to take his chances. But for you veteran guys out there, have you ever knocked a compressor to loosen it up? Does it work? If not, give me some feedback on that call. I'm just surprised it came on. So I'm on my way home. It was a fairly decent day, and I appreciate all the guys watching, girls watching, and I really appreciate the comments. So leave a comment down below. Let me know with your experience with LRA lock rotor amps. Other than that, that's it for me today. See you on the next one.
Alright guys, so the more I watch that video, the more I'm starting to think that perhaps I had the common wire off the capacitor off. Because I remember at one point when I removed the casing on top of the condenser to get into the compressor, I remember seeing the common wire just hanging there, and I thought I hit it off. But when I rewatch this video, when the fan starts, there's a huge delay. So part of me thinks that it might have just been that common wire off. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, weird call. I just didn't feel like the mallet would have let loose that compressor so easily. But let me know what you guys think. I tried going back on my video to see if I could see the common wire just hanging there when I first got there, but I couldn't see it. So, bit of an oddball one, but I mean, we got it working. That goes to my second point, which is I hate when helicopters stick around. I find when helicopters are watching you or customers are watching you, you tend just not to pay attention to certain things. You're talking, at least me, I can't multitask. So let me know what you guys think about that one. When you saw it fire up, did the fan seem a little slow at start, and or maybe it was locked up and we broke it loose with the rubber mallet. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Take care.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got